Okay, okay. Back again. Let me take a look at the time. On the top of it. It's almost 3 o'clock. So maybe today we'll have an hour and a half episode. 4:30 about is where we'll wrap up. Whew. And I hit the gym 2 days ago, Thursday, and my muscles are still tired. Okay, guys, I went ahead and turned up the noise suppression, so hopefully you guys won't have that annoying fan noise anymore. Yeah, hopefully it's not too little too late. I don't think it will. I mean, my channel has always been one of the ones that's not in bloom. You can see I'm creating a few different alts. Like I said, if you would like to see a horde leveling series, please do let me know in the comments below. Thank you for every like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to donate, you may do so. Venmo Stormer Show. Let's see. What is this? Mission?
Safe travel.
I'm not sure what this is about, but let's try it out. Okay, got new bags. Okay. Oh, that's what I need to do. I need to pull my laptop closer. I need you so much closer. Come on. And I swear these cords are gonna be the freaking death of me, man. I gotta go through. Probably should just get in the habit of like wrapping up my controller every time. Yeah, the cords are bananas. Okay.
This is the most powerful ship in the fleet.
The Skyfire has had a complete overhaul since our encounter with Deathwing. We now carry a full complement of both fixed wing and gyro aircraft, as well as battery of 18-inch swoop or short bombardment cannons. Really have it in for the Horde, don't you? Group in South Shore. My parents are buried there. What's left of them?
Do your duty, soldier.
Oh, Pandaria. Oh, snap. Okay, we're gonna try to back out of this because we gotta focus on BFA. And the reason for that, as I've explained, is because we're trying to unlock the allied races. To my knowledge, there is no
The flagship's last
allied
reported
race
position was below. Can you see anything?
with Pandaria.
Fog. Nothing but dense fog. Wait. Land! Starboard! I see ships!
Those are Horde vessels. General quarters. Get our birds in the air. Clear the deck.
That and
Station
this,
people. Let's go to war.
the pedal that I use for the piano. I also need to wrap that up. We're just trying to get through all this stuff, man.
What's the situation?
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and go like this. Yeah, my bad. I did not know this was the Pandoria scenario. I did not know that. And luckily this will take us right back to Borealis, so that's actually very convenient.
The Horde army is pushing hard into Terragard South. Make them regret every foot they set upon our soil.
Okay, it's still awkwardly playing the Pandora music. Pandaria music, sorry. Had a, what do they call them, slip there. Yeah, I'm thinking, ooh, nice, our freehold boots sold. Very nice, very nice. That's gonna help us buy some decent bags. Perhaps more importantly, get our set. Okay, let's see. I think now's a fine time to apply the logs. It only costs 6 gold, so why not? Okay, play card. Can I type? Okay. Do we really need a, we can't enchant our gloves. Wait, actually we can. The question is, do we want to? Okay, and should I just make the cape invisible, or? Because I don't think this jives. Okay, 5 goes. I don't even think I have the full set.
Well, friend of the Grummles.
Let's see, set, guess you gotta look, oh, here you go. So yeah, we have most of the 25 set too, interestingly. Looks like we're missing the leggings. Okay, gotta remember how to play the game. Scouting map. I might be able to fly. Yeah, it's just right here. I'm kind of interested in finding out where this quest is. Okay, where is it? Right, you guys saw it too, like I'm not going nuts, am I? See, it's right there, scouting map. But it says it's below, interestingly. How far down is it? It's the $1,000,000 question. Is it in the Arbor Master's office? It looks like it is.
You have my
Here
undivided
it is.
attention.
Okay. Looks like there's nothing you can do. Alright. That was pretty much what it was, though. That's a nice sound. Can I just have that keep playing? I think I'll probably default to Dread Steed when I'm in these zones that don't have flying. Yeah, I've made quite a few different alts. Got a High Mountain Tauren Death Knight. I already had a Gnome Death Knight that I'm considering leveling also. I've got a Worgen Hunter, I've got a Dwarf Hunter as well. I'm not sure which one I prefer to level. It seems stat-wise Dwarves are better, but look-wise I prefer Worgen, so... It's a point of comparison. I'm also still leveling up an Undead Hunter as well, so... Quite a lot of leveling. I don't know if I'll be able to get all my 60s up. I'm also leveling a Troll Druid and a Tauren Paladin. My goal is to get them to 60, and I believe my Blood Elf Warlock as well. If I can get all 3 of them to 60, and my Orc Hunter is already 60, then I'd call that good. If I get my like Dwarf Paladin to 60, that's just cherry on the cake. And Disco too, if I can get Disco up. Okay, there's a whole questing area over here. Hey you're looking for work. I ain't got a job for you, but I can tell you to stay away from Algerson Lumber. Algerson will promise you some solid labor work and decent pay, but it's a lie, I tell ya. The conditions are terrible, we're getting attacked, and Algerson ain't even batting an eye. You don't care about us little people. I'd stay away if I were you.
Smooth sailing.
Well, thank you for the heads up. Flight path over here.
Lord Admiral's favor, friend.
And that will make it easy to turn in these quests as well. You just need to fly to Bridgeport. I believe all these quests scale, so yeah, they should be yellow, at least into the foreseeable future. Okay. We're just slowly exploring this area. Formal invitation. Norwington Festival. To whomever receives this invitation, you're cordially invited to the 15th annual Norwington Equestrian and Hunt Festival. People of all walks of life from across Cool Tyrus shall gather to delight in life's greatest competitions, equestrianism and hunting, while meeting those of like minds and fine tastes. Hunting events shall start first, led by Abby Watkins in Fox Hollow Woods. They shall be followed by equestrian events at the Norwegian Estate. Norwington Estate. We hope to see you there post-haste. Okay, alright, okay. Here's a wanted poster. Warning to all Griffin owners, do not let your feathered companions out of your sight. We've received numerous reports about griffins in the area being stolen in the night. If anyone can track down and stop these thieves, a reward awaits. It said something else there, but I went too fast.
Finest wares in Cold Tears.
Dandy Jones. Welcome my in, friend. How can I help you? Bundled warm furs for you. Ah, my furs. Thanks for the delivery. It's getting a bit cold out here. It would be perfect for the beds. If you need food or a place to lay your head, I can offer you the best.
Appreciate your patronage.
And he's the one I turned the Griffin quest into as well. Something over here. Quest
Underway.
the guard.
Clear for
A
action.
few days ago, a band of Alliance researchers called themselves the Explorers League. Took a contingent of Cool Terran soldiers to the old Trust ruins down the road. We haven't really heard from them since, and I'm growing a bit concerned. Can't leave my post, so can you check up on the team?
Keep a weather eye open.
Not a problem, not a problem. What else do we have here? Monolite deposit. Monolite, yeah. Woo! It doesn't level up the way that it used to. In the olden days, when you successfully mined a node, you'd level up. And you'd also level up from smelting ore as well. So it looks like it's changed. I'm not exactly sure how to level up now. Looks like the Griffin Nappers are up here, so we'll take them out first. Seems regionally it makes the most sense to take care of this. Okay, they're hiding here. Okay, it makes me a little bit nervous. Oh, whoops. Let's try hearing you. Again, I'm having to remember how to play the game. Green Soul. I probably should have done this to begin. We're gonna have to get him some help. And then we're gonna a couple of these. Spread the love around. A couple of these and one of these. And yeah, we're doing pretty well. Corruption fell off, so we're going to go ahead and reset that. Okay, Griffins have been freed. haha, yeah. Not too bad, too. Those were elites. Let's go ahead and do this, too.
Oh, it takes some real stones to challenge the mistress of illusion. Well, show me what you've got.
Pretty cool. We're Jandis Barab, I believe, boss of Scholomance. Pretty good looking, actually. Yeah, the dungeons have pretty interesting storylines. Like, they're kind of like the vaults of Fallout. Like, you go into them, some of them have really interesting storylines. It's a little bit lamentable that it's not as easy to experience the story when you're trying to just get through the dungeon.
Never know peace.
Especially the faster paced groups, you don't really have as much chance to experience the story, but if and when we're doing instances in dungeons as a part of this series here on the show, I'll try my best to read through at least the quests so you can get an idea of what it's about. Welcome to Algerson Lumber. How may I help you? Maximizing resources. Let me tell you a thing about my employees. They're always blowing things out of proportion. Give them a good job with a steady wage, and what do? They try to make excuses as to why they can't work. They say the trees have come alive. Trees? Walking and fighting? If you're going to lie, at least make it more believable. They want to convince me I'm going to need cold hard proof. Collect 5 wood-adorned skulls in the lumberyard. My employees say we're under attack. They say our workers are falling to beasts and men made out of wood. I say we're losing precious inventory. Sounds like Mr. Krabs. Do you know how many company-issued axes must be getting dropped out there? That's a waste of my hard-earned money. Going to need you to get those back for me.
The Proudmoores will protect us.
Alright, say nothing more, say nothing more. I believe there are actually things made out of wood. Oh, and here's a rare. Let's go ahead and take them on. I gotta remember my unstable affliction. Yeah, it's actually really fascinating, the story of the Barabs. Like, there's Alexei Barab, there's Jandis Barab. Whoa. How do I cast? Drain Soul combo. Better luck next time. Yeah, this is pretty simple. Do a couple of these, maybe one of these, a couple raptures, and yeah, he's dead. Dude, like the foreman, like all he has to do is poke his head out of his office and see these things. Like they're right out here. They're right outside. Just look outside, dude, and you'll see these creatures coming to life. There is another quest over here. I try to get all the quests before I start completing the quest because there's potential overlap. Benjamin Algerson. My father is incapable of seeing what's in front of his very nose. I was saying the exact same thing. He holds himself up in his office, not leaving to go home until late at night. Are these creatures not outside at night? Really? Here I am, his only son, trapped out here along with all of his workers. Are they in trouble? Yes, but father will never believe them. If you won't try to get to the bottom of this attack, I'll do it myself. Free 5 lumberjacks.
Keep calm and carry on.
Yeah, you guys can see how cool these Drust minions look. This is part of the reason why we're trying to unlock the cool tyrants to get those druids. Because the druids have these forms, and they're quite cool looking, if you ask me. I'm going to go for Rapture instead of Unstable Affliction because it's just not necessary. They spread the love on these. Eventually, at least, we'll be able to Seed of Corruption and tag them all. Okay, at least hit him with the triple, and then going for these. Show me wicked, show me beast, I'll fight them all. Okay, champ. But yeah, the druids, the Cool Tyrant druids actually have these forms. So that's partly why we're doing this and trying to unlock them. I believe I need to play through the entire area. all the zones I think you need to go through. Let me show you the map real quick. Tierguard Sound, Justar, and Storm Song. I believe all three we need to clear. And I believe you need to have them cleared as well for part of these quests as well. Oh, were we supposed to do that? I actually don't know, I'm kind of confused. There are so many quests on this map, I'm like, sure, I don't know. Okay. 1, 2. I'm actually surprised these other lurkers didn't aggro. They're close together. Usually when they're close together like that, they pull together. Birds of a feather pull together, they say. Okay.
Careful not to bleed on the rug, please, dear.
Yeah, she's actually pretty good looking. Okay, we got this.
Favor, friend.
Actually, he did, but I thought it was me aggroed. Rapture! Let's just keep it going. I don't even think you need to do much more than that, because the agony and corruption are just so freaking strong that you don't even need to. Like, it's rare that I even need to rapture. It's pretty rare. Okay, if it attacks us, you know what to do. Couple of them, huh? Couple raptures on it. And drain. We're looking for lumberjacks. Whoa! And we're looking for axes. Good job. You can see the Voidwalker picking both of them up. We're gonna go ahead and just dot them up here. And then we're gonna go ahead and heal this Voidwalker. And it should be good. Notice how the dots finish him off, which is one of the coolest things about Affliction. Okay, that guy died pretty fast. Even more axes. Like, I don't know, I think Skullomance may be cooler story-wise than even Stratholme. Like, I think a lot of the old instances in dungeons had really fascinating stories. Skullomance is like a school, and then it's like a haunted family. It's like the original Waycrest Manor. If we do instances here in BFA, and once we unlock it, you'll be able to see Waycrest Manor. It's a similar concept, like a haunted family. There's a quest up here. Let's see if we can get it. Yeah, there it is. Okay, we might have to tiptoe around these ravenous lurkers. Not a big deal. Here she is.
Keep your distance, mainlander.
Deforestation is wrong. Animals are losing their habitats to Algerson's greed. We must save them. Okay, pick them up. Give a damn. These loggers are destroying the forest and harming the wildlife. She's like the PETA person. Beavers need this wood for their dams, but have to resort to scrounging for scraps. It's not safe for them anymore. Please help me chase them back to the safety of the water. Yeah, we know there are some cool tyrants who care about nature because they can become druids. So, druids are kind of like the champions of nature. Algerson destroys the forest and leaves nothing remaining. It's up to us to take care of Azeroth to help her live and grow as she was meant to. Take these seeds, find the soil that calls for them, and help our planet recapture her grace and
Be
vitality.
wary of unfamiliar faces.
You got anything special in here? We're only going to be Janus for about 11 more minutes, so gotta make it count. Soil. Okay, here's a guy.
Better luck next time.
so fast he dies. All I have to do is stable here, and I think he's done for. Done for. Deposit over there. Couple raptures on him. And he's finished. Okay, here's another plot. I think I'm just gonna run around, let Voidwalker grab him, and I see. Click everything on the ground. It's the main strategy here. Be careful, we don't want our Voidwalker to get in too deep. Let's do that, actually. This is Health Funnel. Health Funnel heals the demon. Jomgak in this case. My Voidwalker. Voidwalkers we're going with because they're tanky. Unlike imps, who are mainly damage, Voidwalkers are good at holding threat, as you can tell. And they're good at taking a beating as well, which is something we're not good at. So we kind of work together as a team. He takes the hits and I deal the damage. See, there it goes, pick him up, and then I dot. As an Affliction Warlock, most of my damage comes from dots. Okay, Beaver. There's also a rare up there we're going to try to get. Deposit here. I think I'm going to try to get as many of these as I can. I think I might even be able to sell the ore. Ideally, I would use mine for engineering. Okay, spread the dots. Dot, dot, dot. Stable Affliction on you. You're probably dead anyway. Couple raptures. Yeah. Okay, we got beavers. Oh, like most enemies, all I have to do is corruption and agony, and then they're done for. Like he won't be able to survive the end of agony. Pretty sure. Even more so the case if I unstable affliction him. You gotta remember to lean back too, and like right up against the computer. Or maybe I could just turn a little bit. There he is. I think it's better to start with unstable affliction because it does have a cast. Like the way I usually do it is casts and then instants. And the reason for that is because anything that doesn't let me make sure I'm explaining this correctly. If I'm hit and I'm casting something like unstable affliction, it has a tendency to interrupt the spell. So it may not cancel out the spell altogether, but what it will do is it will interrupt it and make it take longer to cast. So like, for example, in the case of Unstable Affliction, it's a 1.4 second cast. If I'm getting hit while I'm trying to cast it, it could be 2 or 3 seconds before I'm able to actually get the spell off. Which is why I think it makes sense to start with Unstable Affliction and follow up with the cast, so that way you minimize the likelihood that your Unstable Affliction will be interrupted. Wow, did that really not have any loot? I guess not. I think it's worth killing him at least for the experience. Give a damn. Hooray, now the beavers will be safe from the lumberjacks and the spiders. And its greed may have hurt this land, but it still can be saved.
Dabble not in the affairs of witches.
Yeah, right now we've got a troll druid. If and when I unlock Cold Tyrant druids, I'm probably going to try leveling up one of those. If I'm ever able to. I think Cool Tyrant are one of the hardest ones to unlock, so it's going to be a while. Kind of a pain in the butt too, like I said in the previous episode. I kind of wish that they would just
release the allied races and make them available to all without completion of any quests or storylines, but no such luck as of yet. One can hope, one can only dream, right? Okay. Going back to this guy, turn this quest in.
favor, friend. What news from the mainland?
Give them an honest job with good pay, and what's the thanks I get? Exams to school. Now this is something. Why are my workers running? They should be harvesting. You can make a killing with these. Let's tag them. I spend my own money to get these workers, the supplies they need, and they just go ahead and lose them? How much more generous must I be? Perhaps the cost of these axes should come out of their paychecks from now. My son is far too soft-hearted. He needs to harden up if he's going to run the business one day. Friendly with Proudmoor Admiralty. My son went where? Chasing our workers into the woods again? That boy is too soft-hearted. No matter what I do, he will never be strong enough to take over the family business. He was saving the workers. He wasn't chasing them into the woods. That was the work of those zombies. The tree monsters. I demand he come back this instant. He's got better ways to spend this time than going on wild goose chases for our employees.
Fair winds and full sails.
I don't know. I think
Those
those
dreadful state of affairs, isn't it?
those types of CEOs that care about the employees are some of the best. Like those are the best bosses. I think even Steve Jobs cared about the workers, you know.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Father is blinded in his pursuit of success. If you won't listen to the employees, I must. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. A couple minutes here. We've got about an hour left in today's episode. Just gotta take care of my wife's stuff. It's a constant battle. Pretty good dry. Yeah, I think I'm at a pretty good spot in my life right now too. I have practically everything I need. Great job, reasonable pay, able to live in a nice house, and there are things that I think could be better. Like I can always use more friends, especially close friends, and I'd like to meet somebody, find a lover, settle down, start a family at some point. But like life-wise, my life is going great. I just got back from a trip to Europe. Next year I'm probably gonna do Japan, something, and yeah, I'm loving life, I guess. And it feels good. It feels good. Like, I haven't always been so upbeat, but I'd say I'm happy with where my life is. So I'm glad about that. Required webinar. I'm not surprised some of the workers stayed in the woods, even amidst the beasts. While he won't admit it, some of Father's workers are extremely dedicated, and now they're trapped by the spiders. Perhaps they have information about what's going on here. Free them from their webbings and see what they know. Pest prevention. These woods have never been so densely littered with spider eggs. These are recent. They must also be corrupted. We cannot allow them to hatch into more of these aggressive spiders. While you're in the woods, destroy the eggs. Any more spiders could lead to an uncontainable infestation. Incident reports. No wonder our workers are terrified to go into the woods. Generally, the bears and spiders stay out of the way of humans. But these are no ordinary beasts. Father would be furious if productivity came to a halt. Please, cull the beasts so that the rich can be saved once more.
See to your affairs.
Okay, let me take a look at the map really quick. Okay. I mean, I think we're leveling up pretty fast. Let's go ahead and complete these. Like, we're already level 17. We've already gained 2 levels in this episode. Okay, try to pull it closer to the Voidwalker because the Voidwalker also has an AoE taunt ability. This ability, Suffering. Wait, taunts any who attacks. Yeah, I believe Suffering is the one that taunts everything. Let's just dot everything. Agony, agony, agony! Okay, we're gonna free you. Yes, I can keep doing it.
Fancy a cuppa?
Does that count as 2? Oh, it only counts as 1. Interesting. There's a chest over here. Let's go ahead and grab it while we're killing things. Gonna do a couple of these just to get my thing down. My soul shards. As you can tell, like, as I'm casting abilities, soul shards are growing. Like I do these. Watch, let me dot some stuff up and then you'll really be able to see. See, it's 4 now. As those agonies take, it'll probably be 5. Okay, let's heal Voidwalker. Jump gag! Yeah, demons, unlike beasts, you cannot actually name your own beasts. Which is actually kind of fine because it takes the burden of creativity off, you know. I was playing my Undead Hunter, and I tamed a really cool Armored Devil Sword, and I was like racking my brain for like 30 minutes to an hour trying to think of like what should I name this thing, and I was trying everything. Osiris, Anubis, Razan, that's the T-Rex Loa, God of Kings, basically, in the game. Nito, you know, was like pulling from Dark Souls, like Ensha, Royal Remains, and nothing was working. Eventually, I finally got it with Dino Breath, which wasn't really what I wanted. I was trying to go for like Chompy or something that somewhat reflects the fact that it's an zombified T-Rex. Like, it's a reanimated T-Rex, basically, and I was looking for a name that reflected that, but no such luck. I guess a good one would have been, like, Bone Breath or something like that. Like, I also had a name, Chompified. That could work. It's like a mix between Chomp and Zombified. This is pretty smooth questing here. Like, we're just... I can even drain soul. If something dies while drain soul is being activated, I get a soul shard. That's also the way it worked back in the day, too. Like, if I did drain soul, I would get soul shards. Soul shards you could spend on, like, health stones. You could spend them on soul shards. The chest is over here. It was always useful to have a stack of soul shards. They've greatly simplified it at this point in the game's life, but in Classic, you'd basically have like a bag full of soul shards. And you can use them for everything from like health stones, soul shards, I think even summoning people. Is that right? Summoning people? My memory's not so good. But yeah, it was great to have those soul shards because they add to your utility as a warlock. Yeah, I think so. I think you would also use them to summon people, if I'm not mistaken, but... Nowadays, all that stuff is free. Like, I can summon my demons for free, I can summon create health stones for free. Let's just dot them up real quick. That's all we needed. So I sent my Voidwalker in. There's a quest over here, Terrence Foster. Pretty much good to go. Just got him up. So I did a couple of these just to get our shards down.
What can I do for you? Good day to you.
The witch's pet. I've seen her, the witch. Every once in a while she comes down to the cave checking on her pet. I've never seen a spider so large. She spreads her spell, cursing all the animals in these woods to follow her command and attack us. The broodmother laid all these eggs and they're hatching into more possessed beasts. Take her out and perhaps the infestation will stop. Kill the Mossfang matriarch. The broodmother of the Fernwood Ridge spiders. She and all of her children have fallen under the witch's spell. I'll try to do the description of these special enemies. Special quest enemies, I'll try to read those text things. So we can learn more about the enemies. Okay, Affliction in 2. You got the whole package on him too. Look at that. Agony. Okay, he's down. With the spider matriarch defeated, the flow of spiders should slow if not stop completely. There will always be another. Couple deposits to go and nab. Storm Silverstein. What's that? Let's check it out. Smack her with a mining pick. Okay, Jomgank is still healing. We haven't even really needed to use our Hellstone. Or beer-based hit porridge for that matter. Like, we have not been getting hit at all. They made it so that way all of the loot is tied together. So either one of these that we looted, it will loot both of them. So I also am in favor of that change as well. Because it greatly simplified the system in Classic where you'd have to individually loot each mob. It makes it a lot simpler. And I'm a huge fan of simple and easy. I don't know if you can tell, but I am a big fan of simple and easy. I gotta do these. They're duplicates. Dang it. Let's see, I gotta do this. Just to clear up some space. I can do this to clean up my bags. That will make it so it's easier to tell what different things are.
Welcome.
Got an enemy.
Browse at your leisure.
Yeah, Voidwalker should have jumped in sooner there. He's on defensive, which means he'll attack enemies that attack me. So, yeah. This guy's already dead. We'll capture. Salty dog crackers. We have a lot of meat, too. Let's see. Do I already have cooking? I do. But I don't know if I have the ability to cook any of these recipes. Yeah, let's see if there's a cooking trainer out here in,
Charmed, I'm sure. Any rumors on the wind?
it's not Zandalar, right? It's, Cool Tires, yeah, Cool Tires.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
A witch? Salt because of a witch? Thanks for that. I think you got some spider goop on your cloak. I've never seen beasts so soulless. It's as if they're under some sort of spell. Boom, leveled up. Underwater breathing. Witch of the woods. A witch? I'd love to help you, truly I would, but must report to my father. But you're not a little scared, are you? Why don't you go south the witch yourself? For a brave adventurer like you, which should be no problem. I'm sure my father would reward you greatly. The Witch of the Woods. The witch who's sending her minions to attack the Augustin Lumberyard.
Steady on ahead.
Yeah, I actually watched a couple of movies yesterday that were kind of like that. A witch. Why is a witch targeting our operation? I need to get out of here. I'll tell my father. One was called The Cursed. The Cursed, and it was basically about a bunch of gypsies who cursed some land because they were driven off of it in brutal Native American fashion. Or I guess I should say imperialism, colonialism. One of those words, right? Westward expansion, manifest destiny, you know. Do like 15 minutes of research and you can learn about the atrocities committed against Native Americans in the name of the American dream. But anyway. Twin-hearted construct. This is a rare. Let's go ahead and check it out. Disturbing. Okay, we're gonna combo this into raptures. Just gotta track. Still has a lot of health. Let's re-up. She promised. What all did he say? I was told we could be together this way. Is this more than one person? I guess so. I was told we could be together this way. What have we become? Gaius says, and then Lady Martisha says, she promised. Maybe referencing the witch. And then Gaius Duffy sounds like he was the innocent bystander in the situation. You're a fool to get in my way. This is the actual witch herself. Okay, some raptures. Corruption's running out, so let's go ahead and refresh it. And follow up with Drain Soul. My husband's exploitation of his workers will never end. Oh, so she's the wife of that business person over there. That entrepreneur dude. I guess so. So interesting. You never would have guessed that. The guy who's the skeptical business owner is married to the witch. Seems like there's something on her, but there isn't. "45 minutes left in today's episode. We're making great progress." Let's do this. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Get in there and going faster. Okay, we mainly did this for this deposit. Woods. I don't need to go for every Monolite. Maybe I'll go for that one though.
News from the mainland.
My son told me about the witch. I've come up here to take care of her. If you want something done right, you have to do it for yourself. To my dearest Petula, I will make a life for us. Soon you shall want for nothing. Love, your Maynard. Stay. That ungrateful woman.
Stay warm.
I wasn't always the president of a successful lumber company, you know. I came from nothing. I started this business to support my wife and her family. My work is my life. Forget Petula, forget Benjamin. This is my legacy. For her to turn to witchcraft to exact revenge against me, I don't care that she's dead. I'm a fewer person to get in my way. Revenge for what, though? Who's Benjamin? Oh, wait, his son? Yeah, revenge for what? I don't know. Monolith scene. Yeah, let me show you an ending breath real quick. Oh, shoot. Oh, it's like, there's like a stream. Ah, shoot. Am I even able to get this? Maybe not. That was close. Yeah, unending breath. Swim speed is also increased by 20%. Nice. I didn't even know it did that. But it always made you able to breathe underwater, which is useful in some applications. I believe Death Knights also have the ability to breathe underwater, if I remember correctly, as do all undead. So it's less useful if you're an undead warlock. You can kind of see our approach. Can we get them all? Or you need to heal him. Okay, good time to do this. Go ahead and use this now. There's never going to be a better time. And it gives us a food buff as well. We're going to get increased stamina. Oh wow, 1. Wow. I don't know nowadays, but back in the day that used to mean you get 10 additional health. It might still be the same. We have 94 stamina, so that would give me 940 additional health. Which is actually, wait, it seems like a lot actually. Because that would mean that we have 100 health about. At like 90 some health. Seems, yeah, maybe they changed it at some point.
Let me show you what I got.
Griffin Nappers. I heard the lost Griffin came back. Guess we've got you to thank. This good.
Travel safely now.
Yes, you do. Trust in time.
Good day to ya.
Yep, we're pretty efficient. Storm Silver, this is. I get experience from getting these too, which is nice. Trinket, nice. We actually needed that. Spells and abilities have a chance to grant you 23 mastery for 8 seconds. Nice. Do I have any other equipment? I don't know if I really want to use them. This would definitely be an upgrade. I kind of want to see what it's going for on auction house, though. Because we can always get something better. What if we problem on our hands? The locals in the League have been working together to reclaim relics in this here cave up the hill. It seems that we've angered the previous residents. think the Marines can keep the expedition safe for now, but I don't know how long they can keep it up. We need your help before things go south. Find Hildy Firebreaker, the leader of our expedition. Turn back into the cave for something or another. Something set off a trap in the cave. Then the ruins themselves came to life. I expect that most of our lands still in that cave aren't in fighting form. Could you clear out some of the living ruins to help them escape? You got it. Say nothing more.
Get cracking.
Marine out of water. Giant one of those stone creatures killed quite a few Marines while we were trying to evacuate the cave. Didn't chase us too far, but ignoring it outright is too big of a risk. It needs to fall. Sounds like it was defending its territory. It was protecting its home, and then you know. Now you're trying to get rid of it. Awakened Guardian. I'm not sure what the monstrosity is, but it's bigger than the others that attacked us. Maybe if you weren't interfering in its home, it wouldn't attack. There are a few quests up this way. Might have a chance to see it. Okay. It went off first, so you won't have a chance to see it there. Oops, I meant to do this. There's a chest inside. Did we really not get it? Again, we're not even leveling from mining this. Okay. Two quests in here. We don't even need to kill the raiders. We gotta kill the protectors, though. I'm a druid, not a priest. The remains of previous trespassers also rose when we set off the main trap. Pricklepies here has been demanding that I help them, and while I can't say I'm too familiar with turning the undead, I believe I found a solution. I modified my staff to remove their curse. Take it and see if you can help them. It's typically the domain of paladins, not druids. Salvaging a disaster. Birch and I are helping out the expedition with field studies. I'm not much of a fighter, but I can't make another mistake. They might demote me. Could you recover some of the relics we picked up in boxes around the cave? Gather these boxes. What? Arcane power. I'm a little bit confused. Okay, so there's stuff over there. Okay. Oh, shoot. I see, okay. So this is the guy that has us doing this. And they do help me out, so that's nice. I believe when I step on this, it changes me into the skeleton. For 6 seconds only, so you gotta make it count. Okay, let me do the rotation as it normally would be. So I do these, this, and yeah. Okay, right away, let's convert him.
non-believers must be converted.
Not ready yet.
Fox might get attacked. Never mind, never mind. There's a guy over here, let's go and get the quest. I try to complete quests as I go. Because what you'll find is that sometimes these quests also overlap with the quest that you're already on. Finally, came here to try to reclaim as many relics as possible. Sneaking in was easy, but I'm worried about these things noticing me while I pack up. Now watching me back while I get the relics stored in a safe place in my bag. Protect the archaeologist. Watch my back while I secure as much as possible. Alright, secure it up. Awakened Guardian. Maybe it's down below. It's somewhere here. And this collection of bones must be the courtesy of Birch, given the teeth marks on them. Yeah, I'm getting attacked. It's not a big deal. I thought they reached the actual relics. Well, all the additions are out of the way. I shouldn't be too long now. Dressed Echo, being followed by the Purified Raider. Almost finished. Can I convert him? No. See, he's a fallen keeper. He's not. Level 25 will get another talent. Everything worth our attention should be stored in my bag. Many thanks. Move my way out. Be careful. I would like to look for a quest item that I want. That would probably be a bigger upgrade. A little bit confused. It might be higher, lower. Perhaps higher.
I can't use that
Okay. This guy we might need to kill. I think it is higher. It looks like it is based on the construction of this place. Some relics. Okay, John Gag is taking damage. Let's go ahead and heal him. I don't even think we need the unstable affliction on these. They tend to be dying just fine. To the Agony Corruption combo. Let's see if this guy can survive it. Toss in weakness to help out Dom. Yep, takes care of him. This guy was gonna aggro anyway, so let's toss out some raptures. He was going to interfere with our plans. There's the Guardian. Pull him. Rapture. Let's spread our love around.
Okay, I think we're basically done. Did you find enough relics? I can't wait to see what sort of power I can squeeze out of these. Level 19, baby, we got Succubus. Another victory for Druid Magic. The staff is much more effective than any of Cranklefuse's gadgets. No opening, I'll race you out, Birch. But you can't catch me even if you are part dog. Wait, I'm not a dog. I'm surprised you can even run with those stubby legs of yours. I was certain you would just roll down the general incline. Ooh, when I catch my breath, I'm so going to kick you in the shins for that. Succubus is probably not going to be better than Voidwalker for our solo leveling applications. Succubus and Sayad the Incubus are primarily CC. So what I mean by that is crowd control. Succubi and Incubi have abilities called Seduction. And what that does is basically incapacitates an enemy for a certain amount of time, so I believe 20 seconds. That could be useful in challenging scenarios where you're in like an instance or dungeon, you're in a group, and you need to pick off one of those or take them out of the fight to make it easier for your group to overcome that challenge, that battle. That's basically when you use Succubus, but those scenarios where that type of CC is necessary are becoming less frequent. Like I believe it's extremely rare, if not almost always unnecessary, to seduce targets in the current state of the game. Whereas back in like Classic and maybe nowadays in like Mythics and higher difficulty dungeons, you'll need to use it to make it so that way your group doesn't wipe. Wipe basically means your entire group is killed by an enemy. Killed by enemy mobs. Festival's up there, but I believe it makes sense to turn these quests in instead. Yeah, this music is awesome. It almost looks like there would be something up here, but I'm not seeing anything. Like, I'm surprised this isn't a rare or something, you know? It looks like it could be something, but I don't know, I'm not seeing anything. It's possible there was a mob there that got killed. So I'm not taking them out, but in the current game, I believe rares are quick to respond, so if there was a rare up there, I think it would have been back by now.
Spit it out.
It's not like you have to wait around for something to come back, you know? Navigator's mitts.
Don't get your ballast in a bind.
Is there... No, there are not gloves. Interesting. Very interesting. I forgot to read that, sorry guys. Okay, that is the only problem with changing the look of the gloves, is that I'll keep replacing gloves. So the transmog isn't as good in that case. Still waiting on a decent belt too. Let's see, should I go over here? Yeah, I think I should go over here and then fly back down. And I've got 30 minutes left of today's episode. I might be able to complete the estate, but from what I recall, the estate quests are going to take us a while. Quest down here. Driftwood Shore, Jenny Swift.
But I already got 2 legs.
She sells seashells. Papa wanted to go fishing. Mom is working, so he brought me along. But I'm bored. I'm trying to sell some of the shells I found washed up on the beach, but nobody seems to be stopping. I don't think my shells are pretty enough. You don't seem like you're afraid of those big snakes on the beach. Can you bring me back some pretty shells? Only the shinies, please.
Anchors away.
Whatever happened to kids making their own lemonade? Gather shells. Oops. Go, boy, go! I actually meant to do the rapture there, but it's still does damage. Spiral. Let's open with the affliction. Curses and yeah, there aren't just snakes over here. There are also like bilgewater guys, horde extractors. There's a snake. We're gonna inflict any curse. Okay. Dang it. I keep aggroing everything. I can't help it. It's speeding towards death so he doesn't kill my woodwalker. There's a shell over there. It's almost hard to tell. Master pet trainer. What are you doing out here? Some of the shells are on the backs of crabs. I aggro here. There are a lot of baddies. You got two for the price of one. Okay, quest complete. Like, Voidwalker is much better than the Succubus in this scenario. Succubus is a lot like the Imp as well in that it's damage oriented. So in times where I need damage instead of a tank, it could make sense to use a Succubus. But almost, like 9 times out of 10, I think I prefer a Voidwalker for questing like this. Okay, I want the chest. How do we get up there? More enthralled sailors. One of the coolest parts of Elden Ring was the part where you go into the Eternal City, and it's like they have the siren women. Oh, here's a rare. The siren like ox people, like it's hard to describe them. Their song was so beautiful. Like it's so well done. Sometimes I would just like not want to kill them just so I could keep hearing their song, you know. I'm gonna have to re-up his curse. You know, if we dotted this guy up, he'd probably been over by now. Okay, nice. This is kind of what I need. And this is soulbound already, so I can't sell it. So this is the kind of thing that you want to get, that you want to use for upgrades. Might have to go around. My aggro here. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy. Precious treasure chest. We're trying to get to it without aggroing everything. Anything and everything, but it looks like it's kind of hard to get up there. Devil. Is there a way up there? Nice, dang bird. Let me show you a combo. I do this. We got our house done. And sure, let's use this up. At least we get the buff. I believe the chest is somewhere up there. It's about on the same level that we are. Festival's up over there, but I think we're gonna need to backtrack back over there to give her thing. It's telling me it's higher, so oh shoot, I don't want to fall down. You know what? It's got to be on top of this rock. I think I see it. Yeah. I wonder. I'm trying to figure out what the easiest way up there would be. I feel like I've done all this before. And I'll do it again. It's all just a little bit of history repeating. Shoot, it might be a big wind-up to get up there. And yeah, flying mounts would make this all so much easier. Might not even be worth it. I have to go back down there to get her quest back to her. All this are the estates. Yeah, we probably are not going to be able to get all this in today's episode. Venturing a guess. Level 20. We might actually be able to get level 20. And at that point, we'll be able to increase our mounted movement speed. If I'm not mistaken. So that will be a pretty good way to end today's episode. Yeah, really great music, really. Wrath of the Lich King had really great music too. Am I going nuts? Was it... I could have swore it was up here. I don't know, actually. Yeah, I could have swore it was there, but... Oh wait, no, it was over here. Get off of me, you dang dirty apes. Okay. Yeah. Kinda confusing, not gonna lie. This is the rare that we beat. Dude, I know we've done this before. It does feel like I'm chasing pirates around trying to get this dang chest. All I can say is it better be worth it. It's almost like we need to get to the top of this. And what's the easiest way to do that? Yeah, sorry guys. I know we're using a bunch of time on this. Let's go ahead and turn in this quest since we're here, you know. Welcome, traveler. Come join the hunt. One of the greatest hunting sports among the nobles of Borealis is the stoat hunt. Swear determination, patience, and skill. Do you think you can rise to the challenge? Stoats are agile, sneaky, and sharp. They're next to impossible to catch out in the forest, so the best way to find one is to find its burrow and scare it out. Find the burrows and bring back their pelts. The fur is soft and much loved amongst the nobles. We're going to want to go for the bindings. The bindings.
Keep calm and carry on.
What can I do for you?
Moments of danger. These nobles really think killing weasels is the mark of a good hunter. Ha! It ain't hunting if there isn't a bit of danger involved. There are boars in these woods. It's more of our speed out in the mountains. Why don't you kill some of those and then bring me their tusks as proof? So you're talking about bravery and then you're going to have me do it. Doesn't that, you know, kind of undermine your own sense of pride? Bolas and birds. Up in the mountains, we know the value of a good hunting companion. We use bolas to shoot down our flying prey, then our retrievers go and bring us our kill. Want to take a shot? Nickel can accompany you. Shoot down some of the falcons in the woods. My dog will finish the job.
Safe passage to ya.
Son of a gun, dude. Is this the above area we already were? That was it, right? Yeah, this was it. Yeah, leveling is going to be a lot easier when we move faster. We're probably going to ding when we turn to the next quest. That's my guess. We just need to make sure we're descending this rock structure correctly. I believe it's through here, is that correct? I believe it's down over there.
State of affairs, is it not?
Oh boy, this one was hard to get to, for sure. Yeah, this is the way. You have to straight up go in. Oh shoot, you have to go into the estate to get it. Okay, so let's turn in her quest. There are still a lot of quests sprinkled around the freehold area. Yeah, there are quests all around. Once I ding, I'm gonna head back to Stormwind, and then we're gonna get the faster. These are pretty. I bet they'll sell really well.
Steer clear of sirens.
Level 20. Sparkly one is from a pirate's treasure chest. Okay, good luck. Does it automatically increase? I don't think it does. Yeah, see your trainer. Battle for Gilneas. What spells have unlocked? Any? Don't know, not that I can see. It looks like there are also new quests here. Krenzo Spark Shatter, the scouting map. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the faster speed, and that'll be the last thing we do in today's episode. That is a cool mount. There are a couple different ways to get back. We can go that way, or we can take the portal. Probably faster to take the portal. Okay, now where is the riding trainer again in Stormwind? Does it say in this? Doesn't. It's all good. Old Town.
How are you?
That's gonna help a lot too, because it's gonna make it that much faster that we can get around.
King's honor, friend.
It'll make it easier to do everything, from leveling to completing quests. life is going to be a lot simpler with that faster writing. And we could also probably try to download some more stuff.
Shop, browse. I have many lucky doos. You like?
Gotta sell it all, gotta sell it all.
May your feet find good trail.
How we doing on bag space? Pretty good.
Need help?
Some of these bags, I'm gonna probably use them for the bank. After I get some of the bigger 30 slot bags. We should be able to afford 3 of them, I believe.
What can I do for you?
Greetings.
I would like to get some of these. I believe they're PvP only, though. These mounts. They do look pretty cool, though, you gotta admit.
Open for business.
Maybe the tiger and the steed someday I'd get.
Be careful.
Okay. She's out here. Yep.
Hey there. Hello.
There she is.
Have a good one.
Fast and Furious. So now you can see instead of 60%, we're 100%.
Good day to you. How are you?
Level 30 we'll get expert riding, which is going to take us into the sky, and then at level 40 we'll be able to fly at the highest possible speed
See you around.
on our fly mount, and that's when you're really going to notice a difference. Should I get these quests while I'm here? I'm kind of curious what they are.
This will be fun.
You are most welcome.
The monk trainer.
Slow
Welcome.
down.
Uh-huh.
Finally, a chance to demonstrate my talents.
As my master, you should know, I'm fairly flexible when it comes to matching preferences. If you're not a fan of this, then I should always stick to a singular appearance that I have will haunt your dreams. One of your mentors should be able to teach you how to adjust your summoning ritual. Of course, you want to leave it up to me, well, I can guarantee you a good time either way. So this is a warlock who had Sayad summoned. So this is his demon.
Good day to you.
Okay, she's the warlock trainer, that's why.
Now what?
Yeah, so that's what the succubus looks like. I don't know. Like, if we want to go PG-13, we could go for her, but I think it's fine keeping it as the incubus for now. I'm kind of used to the succubus, too, because incubus wasn't available in Classic. So, she was all we had. Okay, so whatever you say, Eddie. What a curious concept. I had no idea that succubi were capable of such a thing. Speak with me whenever you wish to adjust your summoning ritual. I believe I know what they were referring to.
See you later.
Boon for the powerful will give me the staff of justified sins. I preferred staffs, actually. Shadowfang Keep and attain the Tenebrous Orb from Lord Godfrey, the Book of Lost Souls, and 5 Ghostly Essence. So this is a Shadowfang Keep quest. The king is finally beginning to take note of our power and our value to the Alliance, thanks to your deeds. Perhaps they're beginning to accept our kind. King Ringen has commissioned the Royal Enchanter to create a powerful weapon in recognition for your achievements. The materials you will need come from a Silver Pine Forest, Shadowfang Keep. Travel there and obtain the Tenebrous Orb held by Lord Godfrey, the Book of Lost Souls, and the Essence of Ghosts haunting the castle. So this is a very old quest, too. Warlocks used to have that quest way back in the day, I think, to get this. Stones of Binding. I have it on good authority that SI7 is concerned about the collaboration between Twilight's Hammer and the Dark Iron Dwarves and Blackrock Depths. Yeah, he does look pretty cool. Look at him. Kind of similar, actually. The succubus and the incubus. They're both reflective of
Couldn't resist, could you?
pleasures and whatnot. Okay, anyway. Yeah, these seductive elements of the demon world. This guy looks pretty cool too. Lapandrous Voidheart. Anyway, sorry guys, Stones of Binding. I have it on good authority that SA7 is concerned about the collaboration between Twilight's Hammer and the Dark Iron Dwarves and Blackrock Depths. We act on this information, prove our value to the Alliance, and gain something for ourselves at the same time. The report mentions that the Twilight's Hammer followers have placed a number of elemental binding stones throughout the Shadowforge City, the domicile of the Shrine of Thorsa, West Garrison, and the East Garrison. Find and capture those stones. Blackrock Depths. And Blackrock Depths is freaking huge, by the way. I'll take the quest, but I have no clue when I'll ever be able to complete that quest.
Have a good one.
Yeah, I have no clue, actually.
Greetings.
There was something I was going to say, but I can't remember what.
Pleased to meet you.
I might have to go to a different timeline. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about warlocks. So part of the reason she's talking about warlocks gaining credibility is because
What can I do?
warlocks are kind of like shadow mages. Like they're kind of like the evil mages. They lurk about in the shadows, and that's part of what makes them cool. But they need to gain rep. Gain rep as a result.
You need something? I buy and trade.
We're not as like accepted as mages and paladins and priests. So from a lore perspective, we're not trusted.
King's honor, friend.
Good day to you.
Light be with you.
She sells up to a thick hide pack
Safe
for
travel.
14 slots. You can take a look at the auction house before we log off. Sure, Felsteed. We almost never do Felsteed. But even Felsteed we're moving 100% now as a result of that training we did.
Elune be with you.
Lots of Ford rating Goldshire, he says.
Hello.
Don't worry, brother, don't worry. My level 20 Warlock will take care of everything. We also got a PvP talent. Do I even want to worry about that? Sure, why not? Okay, give me a sec. Okay. Rampant Rotten Essence, I believe, is a 3-minute take. That's not available until 30. Rot and Essence, I believe, are the 2-minute take. War mode, we're not going to do. It increases your experience, but it also makes it possible for you to be involved in player versus player combat.
I've seen things that would
And
scare.
at a lower level, it's not that great. more than likely you're going to get ganked. Or killed by a player from the opposing faction. Like that. You saw that person talking about Horde. Horde attacking Goldshire! Like, those are players playing on the opposing faction, the Horde. And if you have War Mode activated, they can actually attack you. Especially in contested zones. I believe Goldshire is in Northshire Valley, which is considered Alliance friendly. So they may not be able to attack you even there, even if you have War Mode on, but in contested areas like Stranglethorn Vale, for example, Duskwood, Horde players are going to be able to attack you. And at a lower level, it's more likely that you're just going to get ganked, killed, and basically you're going to have to run back to your corpse, which is going to unambiguously slow down your leveling progress because you're going to spend more time running back. Not ideal for us. But there is the chance that we could be leveling up faster because the 10% bonus. Yeah, all this stuff you can see is pretty good gold, so we're going to just sell it. Let's see, 80, yeah, 80 gold. Even that's pretty good value, 75. Some of these I'm probably just going to put in the bank. Let's actually see if we can upgrade a couple of our bags. Might as well make life easier. Shrouded cloth bags, 30 slots for 181 gold. We can buy 3 of them. I think I will. That is the best bag we can get. Let's be the next up at 300. That one is yeah, gonna be good to get to 32. Once we can afford it, we're gonna be interested in getting that. Okay, can we buy 3 or just 2? We can buy 3, so yeah, let's go ahead and do it. This is gonna increase our carrying capacity by a lot, like a bunch. And that's gonna make it a lot easier to quest. Quest and do dungeons, because one thing you're gonna find is that in the process of completing all these quests and running these dungeons, your bags quickly fill up with junk. Like, you guys kind of saw me unloading stuff through the Traveler's Tundra Mammoth this episode. But when you're doing like runs and stuff like that, you're gonna quickly pick up like vendor trash. These random items like this food and stuff. Eventually we'll be able to use it for cooking, but in the meantime it's basically just taking up space in our bags. Alright, watch this. Boom. So compare, like, it's almost twice the size. Yeah, almost twice the size of the netherweed bag. We're gonna do this, and you're gonna see the difference that it makes. And then these other bags we're gonna use in the bank.
Well met.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then some of this stuff we're gonna put in here. Can we actually cook that rib? Maybe we can, maybe. Let's check it out real quick. Oh. We have to use the recipe first, right? Yeah, we need 10 cooking first. Kinda sucks. Yeah, we might have an episode dedicated to leveling professions. It's just gonna take time tracking down all of these, not just recipes, but ingredients. In the case of engineering, you're gonna need the ores. In the case of cooking, you're gonna need the meats, or the ingredients, what have you. And yeah, it's gonna take time. So we're just gonna put these in here for now. We might want to sell these too at some point, because as you saw, some of these cloths can be used to make things with tailoring, including bags. So these shrouded cloth bags are made out of shrouded cloth, I presume. Netherweave is made out of netherweave cloth. So players can actually use these stacks of cloth and linen, different textiles to make things through tailoring. That's a way for them to make gold as well. But you can actually sell these directly on the auction house to make gold.
Light bless you.
And it's a pretty good deal. All of these, I believe, are quest items. These will be able to sell. Treasure map, sure. Put the treasure map in here. And the pet charm we could put in here too. We actually don't need to carry it. Alright, but we have a bunch of space now in our bags. The ore. Yeah, let's go ahead and put the ore in too. And yeah, next episode, it might not be until next weekend, I'm not sure. I might have an episode tomorrow based on what my day is like, but I'm already planning a pretty packed day tomorrow. I'll have a lot. A haircut, grocery shopping, volleyball, and the gym. So yeah, I have a pretty jam-packed schedule for tomorrow. I don't really know how much time I'll have to play. If I do have a WoW leveling episode for tomorrow, it will probably be very late in the day, during the evening, I would imagine. So like maybe like 9-10 o'clock. And it's probably not going to be ideal for me to have a super duper late episode because I've got work the following morning again. The start of a new school year, so pretty exciting stuff. But yeah, if I do have an episode tomorrow, it'll probably be an hour to 2 hours long max. And then, like I said, it'll probably be late in the day. But if not, I'm thinking I may or may not have episodes throughout the week. If you would like more, if you'd like to see more content, more WoW leveling episodes, whatever your preferences may be, please do let me know in the comments below. If I check my channel and I see no views on the videos, I'm going to assume it doesn't matter. So I might just do whatever I feel like and whatever I have time for, including what my plan is currently, to have just weekend shows, weekend programs, once I return to working full-time. I might just have the 4-parter Hades, Hearthstone, Spearfarer, and WoW leveling on the weekend, and just have like hour to 2 hour long episodes a piece on each one of those series. And I predict that we're getting pretty close to the end of Hades. It's hard to say exactly how many more episodes we'll have, but if and when I beat that, I'll probably be replacing it with either Magic the Gathering Arena or Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, the second part of the trilogy. Again, if you have a vote, please cast it in the comments below. As I say, okay, there I am. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Donations, please donate to Venmo Stormer Show if you have the desire and means to do so. But I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you, or I should say I need to get a habit of saying I. I'll see you in the next episode.